Last time on Unmorphed. May 23rd was MomoCon Day 1. Today is the first day of MomoCon, and I'm really excited about that. Got the geeky orange striped fedora, my Legends of the Hidden Temple Orange Iguanas t-shirt, which used to be part of my reviewing uniform. I'm going with the cargo shorts here, just because I know it's gonna be hot. That's right, Pikachu socks. The most important accessory of my look for today. Yep, I'm going to wear my Beast X Morpher. Sure. Third person asked, no problem. It's a Power Rangers toy, it's a Morpher.
Oh, you know what? I knew it. I knew it looks familiar, yo. I looked at it, it's a Power Rangers toy.
That was probably one of the more interesting breakfasts I've ever had. This drew a little bit of attention. I walked in and he said, I need to ask you what that is, what this is. It's a Power Rangers toy, a Morpher. And he thinks for a second, he goes, I have no idea what that is. 3 of the people behind the counter asked me about this thing. We can increase the number of people who have asked to 5. Lanyard. I am badged. Well, what am I badged for?
For the 15th year of the MomoCon convention.
Good lord. Line's all the way down there. And I have friends here. I will see people that I know here. I'm plenty aware of that. I'm pretty sure that both of the Power Rangers panels will feature people that I know. To be able to walk around this with people and, enjoy the experience with someone else and be like, okay, what are we going to do first? What are we going to do next, To be among so many people and be alone is a strange feeling. And now, the conclusion.
You have people that have been waiting in this line for like an hour and a half. And other people just walking up from the other side. They're like, yeah, going down. It's too live on camera. It is a rather pretty badge, I gotta say. My hand is starting to hurt from holding this phone tightly so I don't drop it. This dude's jersey says Momrad Karinja. I like her. She's very matter of fact. Whoa. As Deadpool Jesus, by the way. Jesus cool. For the record, the back of the badge is all the generic rules and stuff, so you can't exactly tell what kind of badge it is. By the way, there you have like a Anubis, Scooby-Doo, and Shaggy that have been very popular. I will say an irony, you know, at Einstein's Bagels and going around Atlanta and stuff, 5 people asked me about this Beast X Morpher. Nobody's mentioned it here so far, maybe because they just consider it normal. I'll probably have 1 or 2 people mention it when I get to the Power Ranger panels that I'm going to today. Sora! Keyblade, Defending Dreams, etc., etc. You see the line goes over here, but then like I'm gonna need to go over here to like properly show y'all. There's a mascot down there. Hello. it's feeding the triplets. It's feeding from over there somewhere. This Hall of Fame mascot guy. All right, so the first panel is in the books, the Maritoku panel. It was kind of small, not a lot of people there, so I felt kind of weird about filming. But it was good, it was fun, I enjoyed it. I'm also running into storage problems because I forgot to offload the footage, so I've got to remember to do that each night. So, quick little clip here. This is in the gaming hall and the board games and stuff, and I'm going to walk around and see what I can get into. I've said that before. I'm saying it again. This is over at the Omni Hotel, and I just think it's a nice little view. Jazz Fest is apparently a thing that's happening. Andrew Young International and Marietta Street. A big Ferris wheel over there. I didn't realize that was so close. I'm gonna go explore over there at some point. Not sure how much you can hear me because of the music, but update. I went to the second panel. I felt like I was going to record in this one because it was bigger, and I didn't. So, oh well, that was Kingdom Hearts Full Story Mode. That was a lot of fun, and I got a lollipop for spotting a hidden Mickey, or as they're called in Kingdom Hearts 3, a lucky emblem. So, good for me. I am now, I'll show you really quick, here at the main stage for a voice acting panel, voice acting from the pros. That should be fun. Okay, bye. I've told you folks before that I meet people here. I'm not alone the entire time. Well, this guy... No, I'm gonna go. This is Arthur. This is my buddy. As I told you, I meet people here. We're just hanging out. We just went to the Power Rangers panel. What'd you think? It was good. It was fun. We really enjoyed it. Now, for some reason, we're gonna do this. Oh, wait, it was my idea. It was my idea. I don't know why. I'm the enabler. This is true. I was like, should I play DDR? And he was like, yeah, we're gonna go do it. Great. All right. So the next clip, I'll be dead.
I'm gonna say no.
He'll be resuscitating me. It'll be fun. See you in a minute.
Woo!
You have no idea. You have no clue what this night has been like. I mean, obviously, I'm in the room. I'm safe. And I was never, like, in danger or anything. It's just... Every year has to have an adventure that usually involves me getting somewhat lost. So here's the deal. You saw how I met up with my friend Arthur. I realized I didn't record after we played DDR. To sum that up really quick, the first game, like, I had an idea in my mind of how the difficulty levels work. I think that's been rescaled. Because I was like, I'm at a 3, maybe a 4. No, I'm at like 5, 6, maybe 7. So, we played once and it was really, really easy. And we got back in line again and we played a second time and we scaled it up a little bit and it was a little more challenging, but we still did pretty well. He was hanging out at the arcade games and I was like, you know, I'm cool with doing the same. So we hung out. We were both getting on the same train because we were both heading north. About halfway up the line, I had to transfer onto a different train to get where I was going. But, you know, so we were getting on the same train to begin with. We stayed a little too long to catch the one train that hopped over. So, to the big main hub station to transfer. So we ended up having to walk to that station, and we weren't 100% sure where it was. We found it, obviously. Got on the train, I got off, made my transfer. All of that was good. At this point, I was really hungry. And funny enough, I did eat at the convention. I wasn't sure I was going to, because I ate a big breakfast, but I did end up eating. But I was hungry. I was ready to eat. And I was like, well, on the way back to the hotel, let me see what presents itself. Oh, by the way, it's like after 2 o'clock in the morning at this point. Didn't see anything. So I was like, okay, I was prepared for that. Oh, and the phone, by the way, was down to like 3%. It hasn't been charging all that long, so I may want to keep this short. I was like, I'll pop up to the room, find out where the nearest McDonald's is, and I'll do that. So I find that out, and I go to the first McDonald's, and they say, hi there, our credit card machines are down, we can only take cash. I had $6 cash on me. I wanted $10 or $11 or $12 worth of food, so I was like, okay, bye. And then I said, okay, Siri, take me to the next closest one. The next closest McDonald's is either inside of a hospital, or Siri was very confused because she kept trying to take me into a hospital. So, okay, ixnay on that. So then I was like, ugh, alright. I came back to the room. Oh, because I realized also that I could have brought the charging cable and hooked it up to the Bluetooth car thing, and it would have been charging the phone, which means I would have Siri. So I grabbed that, and I'm like, alright, Siri, where's Walmart? I'm just going to go get some microwave burritos or whatever. Okay, Walmart is there. The phone had died at this point, and I had a general sense of where it was. So, of course, not being from this area, I decided to head in that general direction while the phone was trying to charge back up to turn back on. Got pretty lost. Phone came back on. Siri led me back to that Walmart, which was closed. Walmart was closed. Closed at midnight each night. I don't know why Walmart closing is a thing, but in this particular area, it is. Okay, Siri, back to McDonald's. She took me to the next closest McDonald's that we hadn't already tried, and it said, this McDonald's is open 24 hours. Cool. Drove into the drive-thru. Nothing. Car pulls up on the other side into the other drive-thru, because all McDonald's have 2 drive-thru lanes now. Nothing. I'm like, okay, maybe their drive-thru speaker's not working. I'm getting food. Park my car. Get out of it. I had parked across on the other side from the door. Get out of it. And a guy standing at the door says, hey dude, let me stop you before you even walk across. They're closed. Open 24 hours. I apparently visited on the 25th hour. There were employees inside. I don't know if it was a system reset or a shift change or what, but they were closed. Okay, Siri, let's try the next closest McDonald's, which was actually one exit down on 285. I kid you not, it wasn't there. It was 2 gas stations. And I was like, enough. At this point, I'm already thinking in my mind, I'm just going to find, something like a gas station or anything that's open right now. It was nearing, if not 4 o'clock in the morning. It's almost 5 o'clock in the morning now, by the way. And so I go into this gas station, hoping at least for, the hot dog rollers or the taquitos or something. Of course not. The irony is, this was one that had a little, like, Mexican restaurant in it. Wasn't open, obviously, because it was 4 o'clock in the morning, so they didn't have that kind of food because they have a restaurant that has normally good food. So, I grabbed a couple of yakisobas to throw in the microwave and some drinks. And I got back out of there, and I got back here. I tried to go to 4 different McDonald's and a Walmart, and it never worked. Every year there's an adventure. This was this year's. Now, obviously, being up this late is going to impact the convention schedule. I remember looking enough already to know that there wasn't anything that was going to be at like 8:30 that I was going to go to. There was a panel I was kind of interested in going to at 10:30, an hour with Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario, but I'm not interested enough in that to get so little sleep. That I would, like, that panel is in like 5.5 hours. Not to mention that I have to eat and then I have to shower right now and plan out my day. And then tomorrow I have to eat breakfast and get dressed and ride the train, back into the convention. So anything before noon is probably off the table at this point, unless it's amazing. And I'll try to remember to film a quick little update. But yeah. It's funny, it's going to kind of make it another half day, because my first panel today, Thursday, was at 2:30, and that'll probably be when my earliest panel is tomorrow. What are you going to do? Alright, I need to get to bed soon, so making it as a creator on YouTube, voice acting in video games, Oh Japan, What Have You Done Now, and Geekapella Live. Tomorrow I'm MomoCon. May the power protect you.